Brutor Agent Skills Governance. Part 3. Policy, Limits, and Approval. The deeper controls. We configured these back in Part 2. Here we watch the gateway enforce each one on a real call and open the audit rail it leaves. 3 controls. An argument policy that reads intent and structured inputs, a per-skill execution quota, and human approval for the high-risk skills. Enforcement and the log. For each, 3 controls beyond access and guardrails. An argument policy denies a destructive query. A quota caps how often a skill runs. And approval parks a high blast radius skill until a human signs off. And when a skill does run, it runs in a locked room, a sandbox with no network and no file system, which we covered in the introduction. Part 3 is about the controls that decide whether it runs at all. Here's the whole picture. 4 controls, 1 safe skill. An argument policy parses SQL and refuses a write. A quota stops the 4th run of the day. Approval parks the refund until a human signs off, and the sandbox contains whatever does run. Same skills, unmodified. Let's watch each refusal. So, let's go live. Everything here runs on the real gateway, and the self-hosted trial runs the very same stack on your own network. First, the argument policy. Governance, argument policies, revenue report read-only, the one boxed here. We walked through how it's configured in Part 2, the skill input surface, the SQL analyzer, and a rule that denies any write. So let's not repeat the setup. Let's watch it on the wire. Revenue report is meant to read. A caller or a manipulated LLM runs its script with a write, an update to the sales table. The gateway refuses it. Argument policy. Only read-only select queries are permitted. It didn't pattern match a string. It parsed the SQL into a syntax tree and saw a write to sales. A select would sail through. An update, delete, or drop is refused, with the exact rule that fired, and it never reaches the sandbox. And the deny on the record. Open the denied call, 403, and the error message names the rule that fired. Only read-only select queries are permitted. The request body shows the exact query that was refused, the skill, the group, all stamped with a SOC2 policy deny tag, generated automatically. Next, the quota. Back in Part 2, we capped customer follow-up at 2 runs a day for sales. Let's spend it. Run the script 3 times. Run 1 succeeds. Run 2 succeeds. Run 3 is refused. Per skill daily execution limit exceeded. 2 of 2. Quota exhaustion is an access decision, so it comes back as a governed denial with a clear message, not a token rate limit, and the 3rd run never touches the sandbox. The quota block, logged. Open the refused run, 403, and the error message is the per skill daily limit, 2 of 2. The request body, which skill, which group, from which client, all on the row. A filter, not a forensics project. Last, human approval. In Part 2, we set customer refund, high blast radius, to approval required for sales. Run its script now, and the gateway parks it. The status comes back pending approval with an execution ID, not a result. The sandbox has not run. An operator approves in the console, which mints a one-time approval token. The caller retries run script with that token, and only then does the code execute. Exactly 1 run, released by a human. And the parked execution is on the record. Open the parked run, 202, pending approval. The skill, the group, and the caller, all stamped. Every approval decision that follows is itself audited. 6 controls, 1 unmodified skill, and a complete audit trail of every run. That's what makes agents can run skills safe. Try it on your own network with the self-hosted trial.